Hello, this is Julio Selva, Director of Sales and Business Development at WIHP. Today we are conducting a series of interviews to hospitality and travel leaders. Hello, I'm here with Blaine, VP EMEA for Sojern. Welcome.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here. Wonderful to be here. Just to set the stage for Sojern, we focus on travelers and getting to know travelers and understanding how we can help those travelers move from dreaming to destination. And we do that by working with travel companies, travel brands, to power their digital marketing efforts. And so we've been specializing this for the last 10 years. It's a really exciting space, and we're really excited to continue to grow that space here in Europe specifically.
Very nice, very nice. I wanted to know, as a company, what are your intakes on the hospitality and travel trends, and where you think this is shifting towards the next few years?
Yeah, well, it's been really interesting certainly over the last year, especially here in Europe, as certain regulations and legislation has come out that have sort of changed the landscape of how people use information and data, and allowed to the travel brands to use that data in an effective way. And so certainly there's been a real big trend that we're seeing, especially from some of the larger travel companies as it relates to transparency. They want to understand how their marketing investments are helping to drive the growth of their businesses, but they need to understand that with a more transparent lens because of some of these regulations and legislation. And so, we at Sojern are really focused on empowering those brands and powering them with our data and our audience insights to allow them to have that transparency, have that control, but at the same time continue to do their marketing efforts in a really smart and educated way.
What we definitely see in 2018, but also in 2019, is definitely a boom in the performance marketing services request. So both meta search, which is definitely a very important channel, but also all the pay-per-click advertising on the different networks, Google, Bing, Facebook. That's something that we see now. About the future, well, honestly, as you know, it's a very fast-changing market, so we don't know. But what we see is an increase in the direct distribution percentage compared to the past. OTAs, I think, the market is much more concentrated now, but still they are losing a bit of power compared to the past against the independent hotels, because they understand finally that direct distribution is important. So who knows, but definitely we see an increase in the direct distribution for the future.
You would say also that the cost of distribution is also going down?
Well, we can already see. Several of our clients are already reducing the commission that they pay to OTAs, and we as positioner try to help them to have a sustainable direct distribution. I mean, all the campaigns that we do for them are based in trying to target a cost that is sustainable and better than the one that they are paying on OTAs. So not only they have the advantage of direct distribution, but also they are paying actually less in order to acquire the bookings.
We see a lot of opportunity, especially in the hospitality and meta space, as we go forward into 2019, 2020. The economy is booming right now in a lot of the world, especially in the Americas, and we foresee continued growth and continued opportunity. And we're also excited with different players that are coming into the market. I think, especially with HotelPower and global travel, we're getting very aggressive in the meta space, very aggressive in the membership and subscription space, which is where we specialize. And getting people to rebook and showing them a very special experience through our process at HotelPower.
And how does that work exactly, the fidelity and loyalty programs?
Yeah, so our goal is really, everything that we do is to get everybody into an eventual membership or subscription to get the repeat customer, the repeat buyer. It's very easy for a customer right now to go through site after site after site And our goal is get them to our site, show them what we're about, show them how we really we differentiate ourselves by being able to offer them different amenities, different benefits by being a member of a paid program, and then come back and really make them a lifetime customer. That's what we started with at Global Travel 25 years ago, and that's what we continued on to do at HotelPower as we founded that about 3 years ago now.
We at Design Hotels, just walking over ITB now here at the fair, it's an overwhelming amount of technology providers and different new technologies that are on the market today. So I think it's really challenging for many hoteliers, especially the type of portfolio that we have at the moment, with a lot of boutique properties and a lot of owners that are not hoteliers by training like that. So what our mission really is to help them go through this jungle of technology and really identify those partners that are really relevant to them and will make a difference. I think it really starts with some fundamentals. Even when we look at all these different types of new things, I think a few things need to be really taken into consideration. One is looking at like even rate parity and looking at where the best price is. That's really like the core fundamental of every technology strategy before you can actually do all the fancy stuff. So that's I think a foundation. So we're looking at building a strong foundation and getting the right strategy in place, and then adding the right technology around that. That's our philosophy actually. So I think one core element of that is having a good website basically, but what I mean with website is not necessarily the technology piece. It really starts with creating really rich content, which Design Hotels is of course very good at, in creating imagery and video content that is attractive and tells the right brand story, and then having really solid technology partners around that to help hotels create that message or bring that message across basically.
It's been a heck of a show. Thanks for watching. We will be giving you a lot more in the next few shows. For now, please stay tuned. Thank you very much.